orientation course. It was commenced on what date?
Lordship, that we have tried to explain, Lordship, there is no definite guidelines for availing this course, Lordship.
Then
Whenever
if there are no guidelines,
Lordship.
how do you expect them to acquire that qualification within so and so time? Have you sent seniority wise?
There is no allegation of any discrimination by the.
Correct, but you are prevented them to acquire that orientation course in timely. Sir, first of all, where is your guideline? Is it not violation of Article 14? Pick and choose method.
There is no pick and choose.
Then show us that.
Lordship, I may be permitted to file supplementary counter affidavit in the light in pursuance of order dated 13/12/2022 law. Lordship, that we have filed
When did they acquire the
Lordship, that
training course?
Lordship, paragraph 14 of today's affidavit.
Paragraph 14.
Lordship, page 16. We have given details of each and every applicant, Lordship. Rampukar Chaudhary, 15/11/1990.
So when the course was commenced? Course was commenced on what date? This orientation course. It was commenced on what date?
Lordship, that we have tried to explain, Lordship, there is no definite guidelines for availing this course, Lordship.
Then
Whenever
if there are no guidelines,
Lordship.
how do you expect them to acquire that qualification within so and so time?
That we have tried to explain in paragraph 12, Lordship. When some of the institutions, colleges start these courses, the applicants, the employees themselves apply for the training course.
Correct. No, why you are not resorted according to the seniority? So and so person will be sent for orientation, acquisition of orientation course. Where is the seniority list? Have you sent seniority wise?
There is no allegation of any discrimination by the.
Correct, but you are prevented them to acquire that orientation course in timely.
That is not their complaint, Lordship, that we have.
That is what we are trying. That there is no proper method in sending the lecturer to acquire the qualification of orientation course.
Lordship, we have tried to explain how these employees, lecturers go for the orientation course, Lordship.
Sir, first of all, where is your guideline? Is it not violation of Article 14? Pick and choose method.
There is no pick and choose.
Then show us that. According to seniority, we have sent the persons, lecturers to acquire the orientation course.
Paragraph 12 of today's affidavit, Lordship. That the appellant Rampukar Chaudhary, Chandrika Rawat and Rama Singh had participated for 8 weeks SOSU training on different dates from different institutions. There is no clear guideline available in the department.
No, it is your headache. If there are no clear guidelines, it is your headache. That is the reason I am saying that it is violation of Article 14.
Next page, Lordship, but on the basis of some available documents, it can be said that criteria for participation in these training courses used to be based.
What does that mean? Very vague. Some available document. What is that some available document?
Based on the request of candidates themselves, subject to approval of the principal of the concerned college. If they don't apply, if they don't wish to go for orientation.
First of all, where is your guideline? Who has to apply? According to seniority, have you sent? If you have prepared a seniority list and send 10 members, 8 members for a particular 8 weeks, then we would have appreciated.
Lordship, paragraph 14 will make it more clear, Lordship, how for today's affidavit, Lordship.
Correct, make it clear on what date they have acquired.
As per their choice, they go 1 week, 4 days. Lordship would see paragraph 14, page 50, page 16. First appellant Rampukar Chaudhary, 15/11/1994 to 19/11/94, 1 week. 95 to 95, 4 days. Then 1996 to 10/11/1990.
No, why continuous orientation course could not be completed?
This is what has been done.
Then if assuming that,
Lordship,
assuming that,
on the same day,
yes sir, assuming that Ram Pukar Chaudhary,
Lordship.
he has gone only 1 week.
Lordship.
Then when he has returned
Lordship.
without completing 8 weeks, how did you send him for the second time? You should have refused. Because you are sending them training on the government money.
If in the colleges in which courses these courses are, that is for only for 4 days, Lordship.
For whims and fancy, you are sending 1 week, 10 weeks, 2 weeks, like that.
कोर्स ही जो 4 दिन का होता होगा in the colleges, and they seek permission, and they
Now he has been promoted, he has completed
8 weeks on the 13/12/1997, given promotion with effect from 1/1/1998. There is no discrepancy. Very next day,
Yes, sir. What do you say, Mr.? In terms of para 14, you have completed 8 weeks of course only on 1/4/98.
No, my submission is, my lord, the appellant has been sent for doing MTech course by Annexure 1. Your Lordship may kindly see that by Annexure 1,
First petitioner, sorry, Ram Pukar Chaudhary.
no,
he-
all three appellants.
They have acquired the qualification of MTech.
They have been sent by the government for doing MTech.
All right, have they acquired the MTech qualification?
My lord,
On what date?
on MTech 8/3/1997.
90?
8/3/1997, 7/3/1997. इसके लिए और
No, if you have acquired MTech qualification, you are entitled to one
no, as soon,
2 years relaxation.
my lord, the government has sent the appellants for doing MTech.
Correct, sir. If you are acquiring the MTech qualification, you are entitled to 2 years relaxation.
that they have been 8.2 clause. We are harping on clause 8.2, Lordship. 8.2 sub clause 2, Lordship.
No, sir. All the three have acquired the MTech qualification. On what date?
On 7/3/97, 7/3/1997, they have completed course. My submission is, my lord, I should.
Not completion of course, sir. What is the date of acquisition of degree? MTech degree.
Lord, he has
The
completed.
word is in the event of acquisition of PhD and 1 year of MPhil or MTech. You don't have PhD qualification?
No,
Then it says that in the event of acquisition of PhD and means both 1 year MTech, there would be relaxation.
my submission is, my lord, because the government has sent for MTech course, then as soon as I have completed 2 months of the course, I have been eligible for the senior skill, my lord.
Sir, you are asking for senior lecturer with reference to MTech degree or the orientation course?
As soon as I have completed 2 months course
2 months course of what?
from the MTech,
There is no two months course and all here, MTech.
my submission is that course was 1.5 years. But appellant, we are sent for a MTech course for
Sir,
1.5 years. So my submission is
For assigning senior lecturer, there are 3 types of conditions. First condition is 6 years of service after regular appointment, you fulfill. And the second one is in the event of acquisition of PhD and means both 1 year MTech or MPhil, ME, MTech. You have acquired MTech on 7th year. On what date you have acquired? You say only completion of course. You did not acquire the MTech qualification.
they have acquired my lord,
Where is the acquisition of MTech qualification?
that I have not written, that I have not.
Because you don't have.
Now I have, my lord.
Shows.
My lord, in the earlier application, my lord, the state has.
Oh, sir, when did you acquire the MTech qualification?
I have completed my lord MTech course completion.
You have completed only course.
No, I have completed.
Then where is the degree? You should have produced the degree, MTech degree.
Lord, one thing, at page 30, my lord, you will also.
Please overcome this. Don't divert the mind of the court. Please,
My lord, my
I have already told you, first qualification is 6 years, second qualification is acquisition of PhD and ME, MTech, any of the degree. But you have not produced any degree. Next qualification is orientation course. Orientation course has been completed as and when it has been granted senior scale. And you have not continuously acquired 8 weeks orientation course. Just like visiting your father-in-law's house 1 week and thereafter coming back and after 1 year again going.
Then, my lord.
Do you think that acquisition of orientation course is you are visiting your father-in-law?
Then, my lord, only 1 day time be given
For what purpose?
for producing the certificate for lord, when they have got MTech degree.
What he wants that lordship 8 weeks from the MTech course. Period of MTech courses should be considered as orientation course. That cannot be done.
No, that is not permissible here.
That is what he is submitting lordship.
But the state has admitted, my lord, in earlier.
Sir, we have to go by the law.
My lord.
Law says what are the criteria for the purpose of granting senior lecturer scale. We can't go beyond that.
And your lordship.
8.1 is lordship 6 years. There shall be relaxation of 1 year.
Sorry, we will not.
Only 1 day time be given.
Sir, how many times matter is required to be adjourned? Date after day.
Your lordship may only see 8-1. 8-1 of
That
the.
have you stated in your pleading that you have acquired the MTech qualification.
Para 8, my lord. Para 8 of the writ application.
No, you are stated continuing education program MTech. That's all. 8 weeks. After completion of 8 weeks. That is not. You have not acquired the qualification of MTech.
Only for a 1 day time be given.
Then we have to impose the cost and agenda matter. We have heard you sufficiently.
No, your lordship may.
But in your from the pleading, you have not stated that you are the holder of the post of holder of the qualification of MTech.
Your lordship may kindly see in rule 8-1, my lord, of the AICT rule. 8-1.
We have already extracted that.
8-1. Your lordship may.
Where is that?
That is at page 45
45 of what?
of the writ application. 45 of the writ application, my lord.
8.1.
8.1. Para B हो जो. Rule B.
B.
For promotion under career advancement scheme, the candidate must have consistently satisfactory performance appraisal reports. And second, my lord, assessment and selection would be made by selection committee as required by normal selection by the district. And the selection committee report is Annex 8, my lord.
8.2 you don't fulfill. 8.2 is relating to lecturer senior scale.
Lordship, that is the grievance.
But that has been decided by a selection committee, and that selection committee report is.
Sir, unless you go through, you have the qualification in terms of 8.2, you are not entitled.
That has been considered by the selection committee.
And considered only after, as and when you completed the orientation course of 8 weeks.
My lord, that is the selection committee has decided, my lord. Annex 8, my lord. Annex 8, my lord.
Sorry, sir.
Annex 8 में ऐसा देख लीजिए. Kindly we see Annex 8, the selection committee report, my lord.
Sir, when you don't fulfill the requisite criteria, why we should go to the report of the committee?
Committee.
Please take down.
They have acquired MTech, but I have not stated that.
On 13/12/2022, the following order was passed. To stop today, Land Council for the respondent filed second supplementary counter affidavit on behalf of respondent 1 to 4. Paragraph 14 reads as under. In the light of a training period mentioned against each of the appellant, it is revealed that date of promotion to the post of lecturer within bracket senior scale is in order. Next, at this stage, Land Council for the appellant submitted that appellants have been drafted to acquire the MTech qualification. Once they have completed MTech course of 8 weeks, that should be treated as qualification for the purpose of assigning a lecturer within bracket senior scale. On the other hand, para 8.2 of AICT notification on revision of pay scale and associated terms and conditions of service of teachers, librarians and physical education personnel for diploma level technical institution reads as under 8.2 flag. In the light of the aforesaid clauses, there is no criteria that if a lecturer who has been drafted to acquire MPhil/ME/MTech course, and as and when he or she completed 8 weeks of MPhil/ME/MTech course, the same is required to be taken into consideration for the purpose of assigning a lecturer within bracket senior scale. Therefore, the appellants have not made out a case so as to prepone their assignment of date of lecturer within bracket senior scale as claimed by them. Accordingly, LPS stands dismissed.
8 weeks बाद में continuing have related 8 weeks के बाद और पढ़ा जाना और has undertaken other appropriate continuing.
Sorry, sir.